Hello, hi, welcome to this fantastic new video. And last year I built this huge pedal board and I keep it under my desk. So I can, when I'm doing videos, I need access to certain pedals. It's just right there. And it's an amazing pedal board. It's a D'Addario or D'Addario. I always forget, I think it's D'Addario. It's the expand board, but it's the massive, huge one. I can't move that one around. It's so big. It's hard to move around. It just stays there. So today we're building a mini version of that board. It's using the Expand Mini. Let's just grab it here. It's not called the Mini. It's just the small Expand 1 expanding pedal board. Right? You look at it. You see it there like that. And this video is sponsored by Sweetwater. So I reached out and I said, I'd love to build a little mini pedal board. Can I get one of these and then pick a whole bunch of cool pedals and check out something brand new? Whoa. And this is kind of the one of the focuses. This is one of their new things. It's the power battery kit expand. And the reason I'm doing this is the idea is to have this little pedal board that I can bring around. I can not travel with it, but I can move it over there, or I can move it over there. I can go anywhere with it. That's the idea. And we'll check it out. We're gonna set it all up real time. So you're gonna have to be with me for a little while for this video. So we're gonna set up the pedal board. We're gonna get this out. All the pedals, all the cables, we're gonna check them out. It's all new pedals to me. I've never tried any of these pedals. And we're gonna have fun. That's the whole point. We're gonna play guitar after. So we're gonna set it up. Then we're gonna play all this stuff. See what kind of sounds I can get with this new pedal board. And let's go. And I mentioned, yeah, sponsored by Sweetwater. Huge thanks, Sweetwater. All the stuff I'm using today will be in the description. The links, if you want to use the links, it's affiliate links. I get a commission and help support the channel, as is tradition. Okay, so this is the expanding pedal board. And from what I can tell, it can fit about approximately around 8 pedals. So I picked 8 pedals. So we'll go through those in a second. Well, one at a time, but first let's open this up and get it set up and get it going. So it's pretty easy setup because I've done the original. It's like very straightforward. I'm gonna stand up for this. Why am I showing nothing in that camera? Let's try to show some things. Here, I'm gonna adjust you down a little bit like that, so you can go like that. There. So if I got a pedal or something, I'm gonna show it there. This is the Velcro. Oh, you can't say Velcro. That's patented. Tongue and groove, is that what they call it? It's got all the hardware. It's got all the stuff in here. Got the box. So let's get it out of the box. And these are little clips that help with routing your cables, your power cables. Really handy. I use it on my larger board, and it's been great. What's next? So we got all these little tools. Screws and things. I'm gonna leave those in there for now. So if you have one of these pedal boards and you haven't assembled it yet, what are you waiting for? No, you can do it along. Join me. Let's do it together. Let's have fun. Isn't this fun? Watching somebody? Now maybe you don't know if this is the right kind of board for you, and you're like, I don't know that brand, so I don't trust anybody on the internet. Everybody's shilling. It's just a bunch of shillers chillaxing on the internet, so I can't trust anybody. Okay, so we got it. So this is very cool. These are the rails where you're gonna put your pedal boards. They've already been sticky taped, or not sticky tape, but you know, your tongue and groove stuff. Oh, I'm not in camera. Come on. Okay, that's why I gotta sit down. Relax. So you take the 2 boards, rails, planks, whatever you want to call them, and you set them up like this. And I'm gonna look at the picture there. You gotta find the right side. Yeah, so D'Addario, that side like that. Got this little sticky tape you gotta pull off. If you don't pull this tape off, it's got this little blue tape here. If you don't take that tape off, none of the pedals will work. It's like I don't understand the technology, and I'm making things up, and that's a joke. That's a lie. Don't believe half the things I say. Believe the other half, and then it's your problem. Okay, so we got this, like this, and we got this one here, and we got this one. So you got your left and your right, and these are the other feet. We're gonna take these later. It's actually a really quick setup. And this guy's gonna go like that. And so we'll start with this side. Take your little foot thingy. You can tell I know the words for stuff, right? Now this is the, if you wanna adjust the angle of the pedal board, it is the feet, the little feets. It's a little feets. So you can change this to what you want. So you just go like that. I'm gonna probably just put it around there, like that. So we got it like that. There. That's for now. I don't know. I'm gonna keep that. Okay, so you're gonna go like that. You're gonna go like that. Put the second one on this side, about the same. This is why I have the close-up camera. Ignore my fingers. It's very dry right now. Ignore my fingers. Okay. So you take 4 screws, pull them out of this cardboard. 2, 3, 4. The last time I did this setup, and I'll link that video if you want to check it out after. The full-size board, I did it all with stop motion animation. That was crazy. That was a lot of work. And I realized the stop motion animation is fun. I like doing it. It's cool for certain things, but for a setup like this, it's not very practical. It doesn't really help anybody learn how to set something up because it makes them think that you can set up a pedal board magically, and it doesn't help anybody. So let's get going on this side here. I'm going to take the 4 screws. Oh yeah, so I'll mention that. This is the little thing that I took the tape off. This is the little latch that you push, and it lets you slide your board out and expand it. That's the whole cool thing about this board. So let's get going here. There's nothing really else to look at there. Get 4 screws going in the side like that. So you take the board like that. You take your 4 screws. Hardest thing with doing videos like this is remembering that you got a camera that's trying to look at what you're doing. So I'm trying to do it, but I'm also trying to get it in camera. So sometimes you're not in the best angle for what you're actually doing. So yeah, twist it on. You get out of the way like this. Yep. Screw you. And the hardware is really good on these. Solid, super solid. Yeah, I've had no issues with my previous board. Highly recommended. They're not super pricey either. Yep, always do that a couple times in a video. How did I do stop motion animation for this last time? That's crazy. Okay, that's 2. The next 2, pop them in like that. Pop them down through. You just try to thread these through. And again, I'm not working at the best angle that I would be working on if I didn't have these cameras. Make that sound or the screws won't go in. These aren't screws, by the way, these are bolts. Come on, I said I'd do that a couple times. Tighten until you can't. Just give it a good hand tighten, not too hard. You don't want to, you never want to bend something that you can't fix, like metal like this. If you got strong hands, yeah, you don't want to bend this either. So there we go. It's one side, done. How long was that? 6 hours already. Okay, so this side is basically, it's going like this, and then it allows the rails to pop through. Or it holds on, anyways. Leave a comment below, let me know what your favorite pedal board is of all time. I think these are really awesome. These didn't exist. These have only been around for, I gotta say 3 years, maybe 2-3 years, this system. Like this one looks tiny until you expand it. And that's the name. What a clever name. It's not just a name. Okay, so those are done. Now, you think you're done, but then you're like, oh, there's more. The next set, you can see it's a different different width for those screws. My table's rattling. There we go. It's just a matter of getting those in. I guess you could pull that out a little bit if you want to, but just do it like this. Just follow along. This is easier than doing Lego. I'm a big fan of Lego, so putting together little sets like this, little assembly things, this is like an IKEA set basically, which is what a lot of people say I'm doing when I assemble a guitar. They're like, that's an IKEA kit. Okay, sure. I've done a lot of build videos or assembly videos. I didn't make the pieces of wood. I didn't grow the tree. And that's my rant for today. Thank you for watching. And make sure you take this tape off right here. Critical. You don't want people to know that you have blue tape on it. Okay, so we built the board. The board is built. The board's been built. And check this out. This is cool. You go like this. Yeah, look at that. It just got double the length. And let's do one little hand tighten, one last one. Yeah, we're good. Those are tight. That's the sound it makes when you know it's tight. It's like, stop. Don't do anymore. Okay, now is the cool part. So, okay, we got the not Velcro stuff, right? They give you some. If you need more, you can buy more. Buy more now. Buy things. Buy a lot of stuff. Get things. That's all. Okay, we're done with that. Put it in the pile. Now we've got that and that. We're going to save that for later. Now we're going to get exciting, okay? If you thought that was exciting so far, wow, hold up. Wait till you see this. Flat series patch cables. How exciting is that? We got these 4-inch. These are my favorite. I used them on my last board, and I just love them because they're super flat. And whoops, so I can take those out. I got enough that I should be able to do the whole board. And you'll see why they're great in a minute, okay? Maybe you can already see why they're great by looking at them with your eyeballs. I don't know what you can do. I can't speak for you. Let's get these out here. Okay. I think I have enough. If I don't, that's because I just didn't count properly. You know, there's 3 types of people in the world: those who can count and those who cannot. All right, so I've got them all there. Those are going to be great in a minute. Let's do the cool part now that I've been waiting for, the pedals. Yeah, we'll do the pedals and then we'll grab the battery pack. That'll be the last thing. Get the pedals on the board and then we're going to wire it with the battery, the wireless battery. Wireless battery? Yeah, it is. I guess you could say, oh, that's the thing. Did I mention that? You don't need it plugged in, right? That's the whole point of the battery pack. Okay, let's start with no particular order. Oops. This is the Dynacomp Mini. So this is a compressor, MXR, and I'll have all these things in the links. All these pedals, I'll have description words, things and stuff. Okay. So yes, tiny little pedal. You got the rubber feet. I'm not going to stick them on because I'm going to be putting Velcro on mine. This Velcro. I said Velcro again. I'm not supposed to say that. I'm going to grab some scissors because I need scissors. Just entertain yourself for a minute. These are scissors. And the reason I have them is so I can cut little strips and then put these, what's going on over there? Yeah, so this is the Dynacomp. Look at that. Isn't that cool? It's a compressor pedal. Control your attack, your sensitivity, and we're good. All right, next. Again, I said no particular order. Strom box. The Peterson Strobo Stomp HD Peterson box pedal. Okay, let's see what you get in here. Ooh, that's pretty nice. Yeah, that guy. That's a sexy pedal. Okay, and it's got a rubber backing. Oh, that's very cool. It comes with its own option. You want to do the rubber or you want to do the sticky. So nice, Very cool. That's nice. Oh, it's got a 9-volt in it already, so we're good. So I'm gonna put the rubber back in the box because we're gonna be doing the sticky. Can't say Velcro, you get sued. Every time you say Velcro, apparently it's like 50 grand or something for saying Velcro, so I'm not gonna say Velcro. Okay, next. I half lied. I said I've never played any of these pedals. I have the SD1. This is the SD1 Waza. So it's made in Japan. Some of these guys, anyway. Let's check this out. My first 2 pedals ever were 2 Boss pedals. I had the phase shifter. Can't remember what the model number was back then. It might have been like the PH2 or something. I forget. Oh, that's cool. I've never had a Waza, so that's cool. It's got this. I'm used to the non-metal. I want to see if there's a battery in it. Usually they put a battery. And they do, yep. So there's a battery in it there. All right, next one. This one was recommended to me by my friend. I have a friend, okay? I got one friend. I keep forgetting the camera's on here. I have one friend. He recommended this. It's Gary. Gary recommended this to me. I don't know what that means. Earthquaker devices, okay? I would zoom this camera out more, but that's how it works. Oh, look at that. It comes with a nice bag. Very Gary. That's it. Like fuzz distortion. And the third thing. Pulse width modulation fuzz. That's going to be a fun one. That's going to be the noise. I was talking about what kind of weird noises can I make. That's going to be doing it, I think. Okay. This is the Boss RC5 loop station. I have the RC1 on my other pedal board. This one does a lot more. Probably, the other one's called the RC1, and this is the RC5. So I'm guessing this is 5 times better, probably, maybe. I don't know. We're going to find out. It's got memories. The RC1 is very simple. It's got one setting, one loop, and that's all you can do. This one's got multiple loops. So 2 more. It's not a 2 more. I have to say that. It's obligatory. Oblivious? Obligatory. Okay, this is a EHX pitchfork. Okay. It's for, oh, that's cool. It actually comes with a power supply. You don't see that very often. That's nice of them. Okay. And this one is a, come on, get out of the bag. Pitch shifter, right? Do some shifting of your pitches and your things. Last one. This one I'm never had a Strymon before, so I'm expanding. I'm excited for this Cloudburst Strymon ambient. Why are you focused on you? Focus on me. There we go. Ambient reverb. It's bluish. Okay. That's going to be like our reverb. This one's going to be our spacey, spaced out. It's got pre-delay, mix, mod, tone. Cool, that's going to be fun to explore. I'm going to explore it. And that's all the pedals. Okay, this is the Expand Power Pedal Battery Kit. Let's see what you get in it. You get a bunch of packaging, more boxes. You get the player circle code that I never use, so I don't even know what it is. Okay, you get some cables, right, like that. You're gonna, I guess these are adjustable. I really haven't really read up on this, so USB cables. Okay, the actual battery. I think I read 10,000 milliamps. Yeah, so that's pretty big. That's a good chunk of power. Yes, power gateway. Okay, so there's the battery, right? There's one of the power gateways, they call it. It's a battery gateway drug. And oh, your wall wart thing. That's your power. Whoops. Right, like that. That's what's actually going to plug. Now we're going to start setting it all up. So it's kind of 3 steps. You build the board, you put your pedals on, and then you do the power. So we're gonna expand this fully. I hope this is gonna fit all of them. I really don't know. It should. If it doesn't, then is that level? No. So you gotta twist this to make it level. There we go. The plan is I put the pedals in a certain order that I want to put them in. You put them in any order you want. I don't care what you do. Do what you want. Have fun. If you don't like the way I'm setting this up, you can leave a comment and let me know. Okay, so here we go. The only crappy thing about, just thinking about this tape stuff, if you don't let it sit for a while, I've had this happen before. So I'm putting this sticky, not Velcro stuff on the pedal, and if I go put it on the board right away, and then I go to pull it off, not too long after, it's gonna pull the adhesive off. I've had it happen before. It's not a big deal. And I'm not gonna worry about it today. So this is our, oh, look at that. Let's get that in camera. Delicious. Okay, tuner, right? That's gonna go on the far right. And I'm going right to left. That's typically how your chain goes. Okay, so like my guitar is gonna come in here. Each pedal is gonna go out to the next one. To the next one to the left. And these are the cable runners I was talking about. What you do is, what I remember is, oh, you pop them in here. They just pop in, like, there you go, just like that. And they just hold in place. They hold in place, and then they just kind of hold whatever cables you have running around. That's gonna be a cleanup job for later. I'll do that later. Compressor is gonna be next here. So let's get some tape for it. That. And sometimes you don't know if everything's gonna fit right away the first time. So you have to adjust on the fly, kind of. Just try it out. If it doesn't work, fix it. You can do things. We're all adults, unless we're not. You can do things. This is the great thing with these cables. You have so much extra space because look what you can do. Like, look at that. You can have it squished up right against the other pedal, and it's no problem. So put that in there like that. Put it right there. Okay, we'll try that, right? Like I said, we don't know if this is all gonna work first time. We're trying it out. So we're gonna go pitch shifter, then compressor. I can't remember why, but I set it up that way. So it must be right if I did it that way. Get a grown-up to help you because most guitarists probably can't do this. See, I can go as tight as possible with these cables. That's the best thing. Squish it up in there. I think we're gonna have enough space. Now we've got a fuzz and an overdrive, but this one's like a mix. So I can't really say which one should go first. I don't think there's a wrong answer. I actually don't have any fuzz pedals, so I don't even know if I should be putting the fuzz here or if it's supposed to go somewhere else. I don't care because I want people to tell me I'm wrong in the comments. Just so the what happens is, okay, so I'm gonna tell a little story when I'm doing this. You can just watch. What happens is people leave comments on videos. It doesn't matter if it's good or bad. It's called engagement. And it's nothing to do with like getting married. Like, you know, before you get married, you get engaged. It's not that kind of engagement. It's a response to the algorithm. I don't even know if the algorithm's real. It could be just one guy doing it all. And it's a response, and it sees it as a good thing. So it goes, hey, they are talking about things and stuff such as the Iraq and things. And let's you know, send this to more people so more people can talk about such as things and such as like that. That's the expression. So yeah, I had it in the wrong input. Output, input, output. But that's okay. We have the technology. We can fix it. Why did the $1 Million Man run slowly? Did they think we couldn't tell he wasn't running fast? Why did people think that? Okay. I've actually had these Boss pedals, when I've stuck the tape on, I've had them rip off. Such a rip off. Oh yeah, these have batteries, so that's turning on. Because you can just go like that and then like squish it down. Look at that. It's looking cool. Look at all the funky colors. I didn't really try to coordinate colors or anything. I've actually got more space than I need. Look at that, because we're almost done. I've got the looper and the cloudburst. We can actually, Gary wants more room maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I was being careful. I assumed you could do 8, but I only picked 7. I could actually fit 9 on here. I could do another full size and another mini. Good to know. So just so you know, the more you know. You got space, so you can just hang out right there. There we go. Good. Do we do the Dairy Queen drop test? Look at that. It's real ice cream. It's not going to fall out. This part I've never done before. I've never worked with this system, so it's all new to me. So this is the battery pack. I'm going to attach it on the bottom later, but for now, let's just power things up and make sure it's all going to work. Okay, so you can adjust. It's got like contact points with these. Yeah, you can slide the cable back and forth, and it's able to make contact. That's pretty cool. I don't know how much power is in this right now. If it's fully charged, if I hold that, does that show something? Oh, 100%. Nice. There you go. So it's fully charged when you get it. You got your battery pack, right? You got your gateway. This is going to convert it to 9-volt DCs, 9-volt outs. That's what I'm trying to say. So let's go here. All right, I've got everything plugged in. I've got everything nicely wired, pretty easy setup. And got the battery pack connected. I just turned it on. And one thing I didn't do that I can probably do is I have the battery pack underneath and it's facing downward. So I can't see the little display that shows the battery percentage. If you reverse it and then have it showing through one of these little gaps in the pedal board, then you'll see how much battery you have left. Saw that in a photo or a video. So yeah, let's just go through each pedal and see what kind of crazy sounds we can do, because this Gary pedal, Gary is silly, the pitchfork is ridiculous, the cloudburst is amazing. That's a compressor pedal, and that's the SD1. First, the Strombo, George Strombolopoulos, Strobo Stomp. It's a strobe, right? And when you're tuning, the idea is to make it stop moving. This giant LCD or LED, whatever kind of screen it is, it's blue because I changed it to blue. You can customize it. It started off in orange. And it's supposed to work in the sunlight so you can see well. This is a Novo Cirrus J. So let's try the pitchfork. You know, it's got a whole bunch of settings. I'm not going to go in detail through all the pedals, like everything they can do, but this one, I'll just briefly go over it. The blend is how much you're putting in. It's got all these different options here. It's like detuning and octaves. So I'm going to put it in this one right here. It's called 1. Okay, and I found this setting. It's like screaming kittens or something. The compressor, it's a compressor. The idea is to balance out your playing, right? So you set your attack. How much sensitivity, how much do you want it to kick back? And then there's an attack. Right? Cool little mini compressor. This one, I played with it just for a few minutes last night. Gary is insane. So it's a dual pedal. The left side is overdrive. The right side is fuzz with this crazy envelope filter, I believe is the right term. So, so you got these knobs. That's it, go. You got the master volume and then how much overdrive you want. Pretty overdrivey, that's fine. Now this is the weird one. Gosh. Okay. That's the master volume and the fuzz is always on. Now here's where it gets weird. And that's cutting out by design, apparently. Okay? What do you do with that? There's some stuff you can do with it. You just got to figure it out for yourself. Now I can see people doing some crazy shit with that. So here's the super overdrive. It's got the two modes. It's got the classic mode, and then the S is the original. So let's put that in. We'll just dial up to like get some drive here. Okay, the new Waza mode. It's just a bit more gain and I forget how they described it. More stuff. Tastier, meatier. Yes, it's a little boostier. Now my favorite pedal so far of all these, I mean the loop station is really cool. You can do a lot with that. I'm not gonna really focus on that. It's a looper pedal, right? It's got many memory sets, slots. You can do stereo mode. I really wanna spend some time with the Cloudburst because I played with that a tiny little bit last night and it's fun. So it's pretty basic, like the settings, there's nothing really secret or hidden. So you've got your delay, and then how much you want, the mix. Okay. Tone is like a tone, regular tone, darker or brighter. And mod is adding some modulation. Pre-delay is how much time before the delay kicks in. Now the secret sauce is the this switch here. It adds like, it's called the ensemble. It adds like some strings. So that's a little bit of it, and then a lot of a bit of it. Turn the pre-delay down. They've got a few pre-settings here. There's one called Airstream, which I liked. So you got lots of delay. Mix it in. Pre-delay is off, like that. Pretty much what I was almost doing already. And the RC5 is a looper pedal. Do I need to show you how to use a looper pedal? I don't think so. Let's see what happens now. And I'm not going to spend a ton of time on this, but let's see what happens if Gary meets the cloudburst. All right, Gary. What can you do, Gary? I love that it's called Gary. That's my favorite thing. It's so musical. Play guitar and have fun.